Hey, welcome to Zach's Tech Turf and Gaming on Sunday morning, which is my series where you guys know the drill. Every single Sunday morning, just like today, I'm going to be checking out a new game with you guys. And as you can tell that this is definitely a new setup. I finally arrived at my military deployment. Make sure you check out this video here to see the details on that. But yeah, gaming on a Sunday morning is going to be a little bit different than normal. But first, I am sipping on some water, but I can't find it. Make sure you guys let me know in the comment section what you're sipping on. But I'm going to talk about the deployment and the kind of setup of gaming on a Sunday morning and the future of gaming on a Sunday morning at the end of the video. But for right now, I really want to jump into For Honor, because that's the game we're going to be checking out today. So the style of gaming on a Sunday morning, though, before we kind of get into the For Honor thing, is I'm just going to be talking to the camera like this while I show you guys some gameplay. As you can see right now, hopefully I'm down here in the bottom right hand corner if I edited this video correctly. So it was just a little bit too much work to like record gameplay and record my face in this little dorm room setup that I have with just my laptop and not my real gaming PC. So make sure you guys let me know in the comment section what you think about this new style of gaming on a Sunday morning. So what is For Honor then? For Honor is basically what I would call a technical fighting game. It's not your typical like action game where you're just pressing like A to attack, B to kick, you know. It's a little bit more technical than that, but it's not super in-depth. But I'm sure by now, For Honor's been out for a while now. The reason why I am checking out For Honor is because they've made a lot of changes recently, so maybe there's some changes that you don't know about. So that's why I'm talking about today. But yeah, it's basically a technical fighter is what I would call. It's the way that a lot of people describe the combat is a rock, paper, scissors game. And that's because here, I'm sure you can see in this gameplay here, you can either, you're always defending a point of the triangle for most classes. And you either want to defend the up, bottom left, or bottom right. So you're always playing like this three option rock, paper, scissors type game where, you know, if I'm coming to attack my opponent over the top, my opponent better defend to the top or I'm going to hit him. And then vice versa. If he attacks bottom left, I want to defend bottom left. And then you can not only attack, you can do a heavy attack, you can do a light attack, you can do a guard break where you kind of push them out of their guard if they're kind of like hiding behind their shield. And every single hero has a ton of combinations, move sets that you have to learn, just like normal fighting games. And that was one of the things that it kind of turned me off personally, but I know people will love it because it gives the game so much more depth. But there's just so much to learn about this game that someone like me that's a casual gamer, as you guys know, there's no way that I would be able to play like this entire game and learn every move set. That's just not how I do. That's just not how I roll. There's so many movesets. There's so many heroes to pick from. I want to guess there's somewhere around like the 16 range of amount of heroes, I think. There are heroes that come out with the season pass if you purchase that. Now, every hero can be bought with the in-game currency, which also you can pay real money for, which is kind of a bummer. They do have microtransactions. But if you have the season pass, then you can play certain classes early, I believe, and then you don't have to pay for them, I think. So yeah, there's, other than the heroes, there's also a ton of customization for every single hero. You don't just pick like one set of customization for them all. You actually have to customize every single hero individually, and they all wear different types of armor. The customization goes down to like different armor pieces. There's a ton of cosmetics that you can unlock, and then there's even like reward cosmetics. Like there's this attachment that I put on top of my helmet where like I won it from, I think we won season 1, like my faction or something like that. But yeah, there's a ton of customization in there. And moving on to the game modes, there's campaign and there's multiplayer. The multiplayer mode offers 4 different modes, I believe. There's a 1v1 duel, a 2v2 duel kind of game, and then there's 2 4v4 modes. One of them's called Elimination, and that's like CSGO, where it's, or there might be more. I think there's a 4v4 that's elimination, like CSGO style, where once you die you have to wait for everyone to respawn. There is a team deathmatch 4v4, And then there's also a 4v4 like domination style where you control different zones and you have to push the line and stuff, and I think that's the most popular 4v4 match. But as far as the campaign goes, this game doesn't get a lot of credit for the campaign, and it really shouldn't. Like, the story mode is nothing special or anything like that. But I personally, you guys know me, I'm not a big PvP guy, other than Destiny 2, which I reviewed last week, so check that video out as well. But other than a couple games, I'm mostly a PvE campaign type of guy, and I really like the style of how they did the campaign, because it's broken into 3 different parts for the 3 different factions in this game, and you basically just go through the campaign pretty much doing the same stuff as the different factions, but it introduces you to all the different heroes, where like at Chapter 1, Part 1, you play as this hero, Chapter 1, Part 2, you play as the next hero, and so on and so forth. And that way, you kind of get a little story mode, you kind of get a little bit immersed into it, nothing crazy or anything, but more importantly, it opens you up to playing those heroes, because if you just jump straight into multiplayer, you're going to try and stick with 1 or 2 heroes, and then not even touch the other heroes. You find one that you like, you want to master them, and you're not going to end up trying. And I've seen that all over YouTube, where these people that have like hundreds of hours into this game, you can see that some of their heroes are like level 500 or something, and then some of their heroes are level 1. They haven't even tried it yet. So yeah, that's why I really like campaign. The multiplayer is great too. The 2 modes that I really like are that domination mode, which everyone plays, and then 1v1 duels. It's super easy to jump into a 1v1 duel and just, that's how you learn right there. You know, there's no gear, doesn't matter at that point. Gear does matter in the domination, the 4v4 modes, but gear doesn't matter in the 1v1 modes, and you just learn your class, or you learn your character by playing against somebody else. I really like that, but all of the multiplayer is brought together by this thing called like faction wars, I think. And like I said, there's 3 different factions, and you basically, every time you do something in multiplayer, you get this currency called war assets, and you place these war assets on the different zones of this huge map, and whatever faction has the most war assets, they win that zone, or they win that zone by attacking or defending that zone. And it just seems like a complete waste of resources at Ubisoft. I mean, I don't think honestly anybody cares about it. There are some rewards after every season, like whichever faction won, but nothing crazy. It's just like cosmetic, and to be honest, the cosmetics didn't even look that great in my opinion. But yeah, so I think that was just a waste. Like, I'd rather them put their manpower into something that actually matters gameplay wise. But other than that, for multiplayer, the biggest complaint that For Honor gets is their balancing issues. Now, me as a casual player, I have like 16 hours into For Honor, I think, and I can't notice a balance issue, man. Like, you won't notice a balance issue until hours and hours in the game, when I guess you'll start seeing trends of characters and heroes and tactics and whatnot. So I didn't really see it. Like, if you want to just casually play For Honor, go ahead and pick it up. You're not going to immediately notice like, oh, this hero actually destroys everybody, so I can't play my game now. That's not how it is. So don't let all those elitists try and convince you to not play this game because it's broken. Now, the game could be broken in other ways, because they just had a Season 3 tournament where, I don't know the details about this, so don't quote me on anything, but what I've been reading is that Ubisoft tried to bring in more popularity to their dying game by hosting a new Season 3 tournament, and this also brought in their new dedicated servers, which they just added because it used to be peer-to-peer, and apparently they used to suck. So, but apparently the winner of the entire tournament, and I guess he won $10,000, I think, he was using some sort of exploit, and it was really embarrassing for Ubisoft. It was embarrassing for the people who play For Honor and want other people to come into the game and play. So that actually ended up being terrible publicity for them. But like I said, I didn't watch the video. I'm pretty sure it was an exploit, just by my research, but I don't really know what happened. But yeah, that's gonna wrap up my review of For Honor. I apologize again for, like, you can kind of see my dorm room here. We'll be back to regular scheduled programming in a few months, But I think this will be fun. I'm gonna edit this video the best I can. I'm gonna show you the gameplay that's relevant to what I'm talking about. Put myself in the bottom right hand corner there, and I think you guys will like it. This will definitely be a challenge for me. It's actually way harder to edit a video like this as compared to me just doing one take and showing you guys my gameplay and showing you guys how bad I am. Now I'm gonna show you actually good gameplay and whatnot. So make sure, like I said at the beginning of this video, let me know down in the comment section what you think of this new style of video, and or if I should just give up gaming on Sunday morning until I get back. I need to know. But as far as my deployment goes, if you guys definitely need to follow me on social media over on Twitter or Instagram at zachstechturf. But I made it to my deployment location. I am in a room right here. I have one roommate, so I have to record on times when he's not here, which is, it's not really a challenge. I have time in the morning. I just wake up early before work, and that way I can make videos like this. I brought my Zoom H4n microphone. I got my laptop here, and I got my Logitech C922 up there. I actually have a review on that as well, so check that video out if you haven't. But yeah, I made it here. This is what we're gonna do from now on. New video coming Monday. That video would be completely normal, not related to this like this new dorm setup or anything. I pre-recorded all those videos, as I'm sure you guys are aware of. But yeah, that's gonna wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please drop a like down below to help support my channel, and as always, thank you for watching, and please subscribe for more Zach's Tech Turf videos.